Have you ever wondered why maintaining access is crucial in ethical hacking? Well, let's dive into this captivating world. Maintaining access is like holding the keys to the kingdom. It's about keeping that hard-earned access to a system to continuously monitor and identify vulnerabilities. Imagine a castle. Ethical hackers are the vigilant guards who need to stay within the walls to protect it. If they leave, they can't spot or stop intruders, right? It's the same with ethical hacking. By maintaining access, these digital guardians can continuously monitor for potential threats, ensuring the system's safety round the clock. Moreover, it's not just about spotting weaknesses. Maintaining access allows ethical hackers to understand the system better, uncovering hidden vulnerabilities that may not be immediately apparent. This constant vigilance helps to strengthen the system, making it more resilient to malicious attacks. As you can see, maintaining access is a fundamental part of ethical hacking. It's about securing the castle, keeping the kingdom safe, and ensuring peace in the digital realm. The first step in maintaining access is gaining initial access. Now, you might be wondering, how do we accomplish that? Well, it boils down to two common methods. The first one involves exploiting vulnerabilities in the system. These vulnerabilities can be as simple as weak passwords or as complex as software bugs and misconfigurations. Ethical hackers, or white hats, are always on the lookout for these weak spots to help strengthen security. The second method is a bit more human-centric, involving social engineering techniques. This could be anything from phishing emails to manipulating individuals into divulging confidential information. It's a crafty way of gaining access, relying more on human psychology than technical expertise. But remember, these techniques are not to be used maliciously. They're tools for ethical hackers to identify potential risks and help organizations improve their security measures. Gaining initial access is the first step towards maintaining access in ethical hacking. Once initial access is gained, the next step is escalating privileges. But what does that mean exactly? Well, in the world of cybersecurity, privilege escalation refers to the act of exploiting a bug, design flaw, or configuration oversight in an operating system or software application to gain elevated access to resources that are normally protected from an application or user. Why is this necessary, you ask? It's simple. By escalating privileges, ethical hackers can gain more control over the system they have infiltrated. This could mean exploiting system vulnerabilities or even manipulating user permissions. It's about finding those little loopholes and using them to your advantage. Don't get it twisted, though. This is not about causing havoc. On the contrary, ethical hackers use these techniques to identify and fix potential security threats before they can be exploited by malicious actors. Escalating privileges is a crucial step in maintaining access, as it allows ethical hackers to gain control over the system. With escalated privileges, the next step is ensuring that this access persists. Now let's delve into the concept of persistence in ethical hacking. Persistence, in this context, is the ability of an ethical hacker to maintain access to a system, even after it's been rebooted, updated, or otherwise modified. It's like being a guest in a house where the locks are constantly changing, yet you always have the right key. So how do ethical hackers achieve this? There are several techniques, each with its own set of pros and cons, and the choice of method depends largely on the specifics of the system in question and the objectives of the ethical hacker. One common technique is installing backdoors. A backdoor is essentially a secret passage into the system, hidden from regular users. It could be as simple as a piece of code that provides remote access, or as complex as a custom-built software package that mimics regular system processes to avoid detection. Another technique is creating new user accounts. These are typically disguised to look like regular accounts, but with extra privileges and hidden from the system administrator. They provide a convenient and often undetected way to regain access to the system. Modifying system configurations is another method. This could involve changing security settings, altering firewall rules, or tweaking other aspects of the system to ensure that the hacker can return. It's like leaving a window slightly ajar in a locked house. It doesn't look suspicious, but it provides an easy way back in. However, it's important to note that these techniques aren't about causing harm or stealing information. Ethical hacking is about identifying vulnerabilities and fixing them before they can be exploited. In fact, ensuring persistence is often a crucial part of this process, as it allows the ethical hacker to thoroughly test the system and confirm that fixes have been successfully implemented. Ensuring persistence is the key to maintaining access, as it allows ethical hackers to continue their work even after the system changes. Now that we've gone through the steps of maintaining access in ethical hacking, let's summarize what we've learned. Maintaining access is an essential part of ethical hacking. It's the process that allows ethical hackers to ensure that the systems they test remain secure and impenetrable. Without maintaining access, hackers could easily infiltrate these systems, leading to a myriad of potential problems, from data theft to network crashes. The first step in maintaining access is gaining initial access. This step is the doorway into the system or network we aim to protect. Ethical hackers employ a variety of methods to gain initial access, from exploiting system vulnerabilities to social engineering tactics. Gaining initial access is a delicate process that requires a deep understanding of systems and how they can be exploited, but it's a crucial part of the maintenance process. Next, we have the process of escalating privileges. This is the stage where ethical hackers elevate their access rights within the system. By doing so, they can access more sensitive parts of the system, giving them the ability to uncover deeper vulnerabilities. Escalating privileges can be done in many ways, but it often involves exploiting system flaws or manipulating user roles. The final step we discussed is ensuring persistence. This step is all about making sure the ethical hacker maintains their access over an extended period. It's not enough to gain access and escalate privileges. Ethical hackers must also ensure that their access isn't easily revoked. Ensuring persistence involves techniques like creating backdoors or installing rootkits, all while remaining undetected. This three-step process, gaining initial access, escalating privileges, and ensuring persistence, is the backbone of maintaining access in ethical hacking. It's a complex task, requiring a wealth of knowledge and a high level of skill. But with practice and dedication, anyone can master these steps and contribute to a safer digital world. So there you have it, a step-by-step guide to maintaining access in ethical hacking. Remember, these techniques are for ethical purposes only, and misuse of this information could lead to severe consequences.